Upgraded boss weapon. Doesn't mean that it's a particularly strong weapon, to be honest, though. Okay. What else could we do? Just kind of taking a stock of the weapons we do have. Because I do want to make some more boss weapons and show things, I suppose. What bossels do we have? I'll just look at what can be made. Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly can make a spear and a shield. Soul of Quelaag can make a scimitar weapon or a katana. Iron Golem can make an axe or a fist weapon, yeah, oddly enough. Soul of Gwendolyn can make a bow or a catalyst. Soul of Priscilla makes a scythe or I don't remember what the other one is. I don't think the Guardian Soul makes anything. And Soul of Artorias I think only makes a sword. I'm gonna kind of look these up for just a second, just to make sure. Yeah, the Guardian Soul does nothing. You know, I just realized I've been spelling Artorias wrong the entire time. It's Artorias. It's an I-A-S at the end. Yeah, so all you can get is the great sword out of that. Okay. That's fair enough. So, what do I want to do then? How many... Okay, I've got 8 large Titanite shards, so I would just need one more of those. And I would be able to put something from +5 to +10. But I don't think I should really worry about that. Instead, I think it's time we went to another optional area. Well, let's get this thing uprated first. A very strange optional area. And probably my least favorite area in the game. People do tend to like to put messages back there that say, try jumping. I swear we'll get back to Ulasil and fight Manus and Calamite eventually. But right now, I just need to take a break from them. I debated whether or not I should just warp to Blighttown. But I decided I did want to come over here. How many arrows do I have? 181. Okay. I decided I did want to come over here and, well, mess with this guy who I pissed off earlier. So he's gonna do his poison thing just constantly. Did that not hurt him? Oh, let me unlock him and just try to get him. Okay, that hurt him. That did a pretty decent amount of damage. This may be boring though. I don't know why it keeps unlocking from them. So yeah, you can just sit here and harrow this guy all day, every day. I don't have any upgraded bows, so... After doing a certain amount of damage, I'll just run in there and hit him with the sword, but I prefer to take out this guy as safely as possible. There's another like him, which reminds me of something else we need to do soon. Okay, wait for him to do one of those, then I'll run in. And there we go. Got an Astoria Great Sword, Dragon Crest Shield, and Soul of Proud Knight. This stuff, if you get the Master Key, you can come get this early. The Astoria Straight Sword is actually a special weapon. Yeah. It's got some magic on it. And it scales with faith. So we can actually do a decent bit of damage with it, even at just +0. But it upgrades through Twinkling Titanite. The Dragon Crest Shield is similar to the shield we got on. The main difference is that it has a lot of fire defense, whereas ours has a lot of magic defense. But as you can see, proportionally, ours has a lot of magic defense and a decent fire defense, whereas this one has a lot of fire defense but crap magic defense. Still though, the Dragon Crest Shield is actually a pretty decent shield for early on in the game. So these guys have a ton of health. They're really hardly worth fighting. I'm coming to do this because there is a couple of items, and, you know, why not, essentially. Okay, that's going to stumble him. And that'll kill him. As you can see, there's an item on the bridge there. There's also an item right there near that big door. That door, by the way, is, if you remember correctly, that is the door to New Undead Ruins. Okay, I'm gonna back up. He's gonna be slow, so just get some healing. There's a ton of them up there, as you can see. That wasn't enough to pull him, apparently. So that's the brigand stuff, and a second spider shield. Yeah, I don't know why we'd need two, but developers obviously thought we could use two. Damn. That could have gone worse. I'm glad it didn't. Okay, this guy's gonna attack us. Fine, fine, fine. I'm a little bit scared about fighting on this bridge. Okay, he just stacked up some damage hardcore on me. Oh, and then he's gonna pull back. What a jackass. this guy's gonna be nice enough to stand there and take it. Ah, dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling. Though those guys are drakes, they're not actually legit dragons. There's only the small number of dragons in the game. What is it? Gaping dragon. Well, Priscilla's a half-breed. I'll talk about the red tearstone in just a second. Seath, though. Seath is a scaleless mortal dragon, as the lore goes. And that's about it. Even the red dragon, or the red dragon-like thing, and the Undead Parish is a drake. It's just a red drake. Red Tearstone Ring is basically the best item for speedrunners. Because I always see, like, whenever I watch a little bit of a speed run, it always seems like they use the Red Tearstone Ring. Essentially, when you're at low health, it boosts your attack greatly. And it's essentially a way that you can use some of the weapons in the game and just get like some absurd attack power without even having to upgrade. So that's kind of cool, I guess. I just want to point out where this bonfire is relative, because I don't know if I showed this before, but this is a dark root. Didn't mean to attack there. Alright. So now I'm going to go to the Daughter of Chaos bonfire in Blight Town. Yeah, and now it's time to go back into Blight Town and go to my least favorite optional area. I'll probably go to the Demon Ruins next if I don't decide to go back and try Manus again. When I record tomorrow, that is. So, expect that tomorrow. But today, we're going to the Great Hollow. And oh boy, am I going to be pissed off about it. Well, to be honest though, I did this recently on a on just a side character that I have, and I don't know, I got through it pretty well. I always hate the Great Hollow though. I'm gonna be skipping most of the treasures in it. Most of them are just consumables. There's only one real what do you call it? Shit. I didn't think that guy was gonna chase. For a second, I thought I was actually gonna make it without getting poisoned. Should have known that was a pipe dream. And that guy's just gonna roll off. What a jackass. Come on, man. Stop being so frustrating. Oh, shit. And then the other guy attacks. Okay. They still do some pretty good damage to him. And just gotta kill him when he stands up. When he stands up. When he stands up. There we go. Pickaxe? No, dung pie. Pickaxe? Nope, dung pie. I want to talk to Quaylana. Man, Enemy just gotta be mean over here.
Truth be told.
What do I want to buy from her? I don't have undead rapport, but you know, that's also undead rapport. Okay, I'm gonna stock up on some souls and buy Fire Whip, or maybe Firestorm actually, since I don't have that yet. I want to point out that it says I'm not in a covenant now. Fighting Gwendolyn broke my allegiance to Darkmoon, and I don't think I can rejoin the covenant actually at this point in the game since I've killed Gwendolyn. So that happened. Okay. Gonna get Firestorm. Gonna get Fire Whip. Not gonna get Undead Rapport, I guess. Because, I mean, why? Why?
Now go.
I would like to upgrade my flame a little bit more too. Oh, if only it had the little ticker number that Dark Souls 2 has. Still haven't played any of it. Still waiting for the PC release. I guess I'm really only going to be able to get that one upgrade for right now. I'm glad to see that I have a particularly long poison resistance now. Provided the Great Hollow and the area that comes after it don't take particularly long, I actually plan on doing one more thing in the painted world that I completely forgot about doing when I was there originally. I do love that one-handed thrust attack with the Claymore. That's primarily why I'm using a normal shield with it now again, is because I do love some of the one-handed attacks. Mainly the thrust. Just get up the hill, man. Come on. Fantastic. Fucking mosquitoes. Even at this point, it's still annoying. Oh, and this guy's gonna just show up because he can. Right. So our goal is this little ramp thing over here. Oop. Bet we don't get any drops from these guys. Nope, didn't get a thing. Not surprised. Let's see, I've already picked that up. Good. I think I've shown this off earlier because I picked up some... I fought those guys and got some large Titanites early in the game. So, yeah, I think I actually showed the bonfire here. And that was it. Just drop down like a boss. Okay, here we go. I didn't even light it. Okay. So, this is a pretty asshole area. The primary... the primary challenge of this area is basically navigating falls. Yeah, so I dropped down here because this is like the only treasure I'm going to be picking up in the entire area. Yes, the only treasure I'm going to be picking up in the entire area. Oh my god, really? Okay. Just had to make it fucking treacherous. I say the only treasure. I mean, there are some of them that I'll pick up because they're just close by, you know? Like the chunk right there was easy enough to pick up. I hope my curse resist is good. Well, it doesn't really matter if it's good per se, as long as it's decent. This Lord's Blade stuff has a pretty decent curse resist on it for the most part. I'm not too worried about getting cursed. And as long as I play it safe against these guys, I don't have to fool with it too much. I should also point out that there are a ton of crystal lizards in this area as well, and most of them are in really asshole positions like those two down there that just disappeared. That one's about to disappear, yeah. They're in pretty awful positions to try to pick up, and so they can be kind of problematic to get. But I think all of them have a chance of dropping Titanite slabs. And there's a ton of Titanite down here too, I should also point out. So a lot of this treasure is, well, some of it is worth getting. But I don't know like the optimal path to get all the treasure. And I don't care to know, because the treasure here just upsets me on so many levels. Like that. Look at that. Am I really gonna... I might actually have to go for that. I'm kind of stuck here, it seems. So let's heal, and let's see if we can make that. Nope. At least I didn't die. That wasn't a whole lot of build-up, thankfully. I have no idea what that item is either. Couldn't tell you, even if I tried. This place is pretty bad if you come here like straight from Blighttown early in the game, because these basilisks are a little bit tougher than the ones in the depths, and on top of that, I mean, no one really has any good curse gear by this point in the game. I think there's maybe, it's possible you could have had the dingy set if you came to Blighttown at a certain point. Then yeah, you might have the dingy set. I should say that if you went to Firelink at a certain point before Blighttown, or during Blighttown, or something like that. It's hard to explain it. You don't have to finish Blighttown in order for Lautrec to kill the Firekeeper. And so if you left him alive, and then you know, go back to Firelink in the middle of going through Blighttown, then you could get the dingy set that way. I mean, look at these items, seriously. Like, how do you get that? You gotta do some ridiculous stuff to get that, it looks like. There is an easy item to get, though, if I remember. Oh yeah, that one's not too bad to get. Let's see, where was it? Right under me, I think. I don't know, we're gonna roll off over here. And jump. Yeah, Titanite chunk. Okay. Well, that was pretty cool. So now we got these mushroom enemy guys. They aren't too bad. The small ones. The big ones, however, one of the strongest enemies in the game. And the big ones, also cannot be backstabbed. So what I usually do is if I see the big ones coming after me, I turn tail and run. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. You do not want to get hit by that. It's possible, but not necessarily likely, that that punch would have killed me. It does that much damage, even if you're armored. It's a hell of a hit. It really is. So now we're down to Ash Lake. And since, you know, I've placed the Lord Vessel at this point, I don't mind lighting and resting at the bonfires. One of the best ways to do this early on if you don't have the Lord Vessel, though it's risky, if you can go down the Great Hollow all in one go, no deaths, and then get to Ash Lake and you can traverse it in one go, again, no deaths, then once you get to the end, you can just homeward bone back to the bonfire at the start of the Great Hollow. Or the bonfire in Blighttown if you just decide not to hit the one in the Great Hollow, but I would think you would probably hit the one in the Great Hollow. Dragon Scale. Awesome. So there are a couple more enemies other than the Hydra here. And I'll probably take out the Hydra pretty quickly. Or pretty early, you know. The Hydra here has a really cool animation. It's kind of derpy. Yeah, this. So he jumps over into the other side. This fucking clam's gonna have to die. Okay. So I want him to do his head attacks. And it's gonna be just like before. Ah, fucking clam. You ruined everything. Oh, you're kidding me. And then the fucking Hydra kills the clam. Seriously, man, that is stupid. I don't think I really had much of a say in stopping that. I mean, honestly, that clam was so far back. He really shouldn't have aggroed, but that's right. I learned this actually before. It was something, I don't know how I didn't know it, but the clams actually aggro to you because of the Hydra. Once the Hydra does his water bolt thing, projectile, while he's jumping across, he'll attract both the clams. Which is really unfortunate, because it means I've got to sort of deal with the Hydra and take out these clams at the same time. Okay, got him. And that Hydra's probably going to spit his water projectile, which I do not want to get hit by. But I do want to see if the clams dropped anything. Nope, not that one. Okay. This one drop anything? Oh, he did. He dropped a Twinkling Titanite. That's good. Okay. Now we can safely take out the Hydra. That was actually a good, what? That was not good. Okay. I thought it was telling me for a second I had cut off another one's head. That was just some weird camera angles clipping. Doing some good damage to him. It's pretty much as easy as fighting the other Hydra, you know? They could have been real dicks and made this Hydra actually like sprout new heads when you cut off ones. Okay, he's a little bit hard to hit if he doesn't do certain head attacks though. What? This is like the only place to fight him, though. What? My weapons are going right through that head. I'm afraid he's gonna, like, try to... Okay, never mind. Thought he was gonna try to just do his projectile attack for a second. Okay. Right. One more attack, I think. Whoa. What are you doing? Yep, that did it. Wonderful. That was another, what, 2 dragon scales? Either way, that's pretty good. Though, I don't plan on upgrading any of the dragon weapons. I haven't talked a lot about them, but for the... It's not even so much the most part, it's for all cases of dragon weapons. They all are lacking scaling. No scaling. So, that really sucks. Oh, good. Another Twinkling Titanite. And a Purging Stone for, you know, if we ever get cursed. Getting cursed is the equivalent to what's the thing in Demon Souls? Like when you die in Demon Souls, you go to like soul form or something, right? And you lose part of your max HP, and that's what curse does in this. It takes off some of your max HP. You can get it back by just uncursing, but... And then in Dark Souls 2, they made it to where if you go hollow, you lose part of your max HP, just like being cursed. So this is the Everlasting Dragon and another Covenant. Yeah, I don't have the trophy for this one. I've already found it with another character. So we get the dragon headstone and the dragon eye. The dragon eye is for putting down a sign for someone to summon us into their world, and we can have a duel, and if I win, then I get to have a dragon scale. The other cool thing we got here was the dragon headstone, which if you use it, gives you the head of a dragon. So that's pretty cool. And then if you use it again while you're a dragon, you spit dragon fire. I think I'm stuck with this. Oops. And one more thing. This shit, come on. This won't take us out of the covenant or anything. It doesn't make him aggressive. You can just cut off his tail and get a dragon weapon. So I'm more back to Firelink Shrine.